Shoot. What up, YouTube? It's Monday. It's your boy BancoBoxing, man. Y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button. My new office is way closer to my house now, so this video might not even be that long. But anyways, a couple things I want to talk about. Jermell Charlo got the third round KO Jorge Cota yesterday. I figured that would happen. You know, he's still been talking about Tony Harrison scared and this and that. I can't, why would he be scared when he fought you the first time? And it was probably for less money than it is this time. You know, I think it's just build up to try to make the fight, you know, more appealing or whatever. But Jermell is always, man, I don't even understand why that dude always look mad, bro. Like, for real. Like, nigga smile like you're not Tyson. Like, I really don't understand. Dudes be killing me. Man, what's up with all this traffic? Man, something must have happened. Had to. But I probably favor Jermell off of the rematch with Harrison only because of Tony Harrison having an ankle surgery. If he didn't have the ankle surgery, then I could possibly see it going the same way again. But since he did, I don't know how that ankle gonna hurt up. And you always know with any type of injury, you gotta see how your body react to the same type of movement and stress and all that I used to do before you had surgery on. It's kind of like I had surgery on my thumb 2 years ago on my left hand, and it's still not the same as my left hand. So I'm still cautious when I do certain stuff with it, just to not overextend it too much. But anyways, the next thing I want to get on is the Errol Spence fanboys for not understanding what Roy Jones meant, and also for reporters to get headlines. Like, I watched them after the Charlo fight. They just went up to Errol Spence and said, "Oh, what do you think about Roy Jones saying you ain't proved nothing," or this or that, or Marky Garcia didn't prove nothing? So, of course, you're going to be kind of frustrated as a fighter and get your response instead of niggas putting it in context. Like, that's why I can't respect some of the niggas out there in the field. Like, yeah, we know you want clicks, but put context to it. Say, hey, Roy Jones said, yeah, Mikey Garcia is a good win, but it don't prove that much in the welterweight division because he wasn't a top welterweight. He had a natural 135-pounder. If they were saying something like that, then he was like, okay. But Roy basically said, we saw what you did with Kell Brook, but Kell Brook technically had already taken the L before he fought Errol Spence by Golovkin. So, like I tell people, it's a good win, but it's still diminished because the dude was hurt. He was hurt before, and that was his first fight after fighting Errol. Yeah, Errol broke the other one, but it's easy to break the next thing when one already been broken. So, that's my stance on that. And then when it came to Mikey Garcia, that dude wasn't even a welterweight, bro. I was telling people before the Errol fight happened, he ain't even really dominate Broner. Y'all just hate AB. But he said once he fights, if he beats Sean Porter, he said then he showed me something. Because everybody know, besides the Spence man, Sean Porter not no easy fight. You can't tell me one person that just basically walked through Sean Porter. Nobody walked through Sean Porter. He just relentless. He ain't got the most boxing ability, but he gonna stay on you the whole night. The whole night. He's gonna throw punches. Just like Mikey Garcia did not throw punches. So we're gonna definitely see. But Spence like, oh, well, you know, he used to work at HBO, so he probably still on Crawford and this and that. But when I watch Sean and Keith Thurman, his boy, then what? What you supposed to say that? You know. But at the same time, you really feel like you can watch Bud, you'd already been fighting Bud. But that's neither here nor there. He's supposed to be trying to unify with Sean Porter. So we're gonna see what happens, man. Dang it. Let's see. I'm trying to go back. Reganell had a fight. I was out, so I didn't get a chance to see that fight. It was my first time watching Joey Spencer. I didn't really see nothing too special about him. He was getting hit too much. To me, when you're a prospect and you having those early fights in 5 rounds, it's supposed to be like a first or second round knockout. Like, all the greats was killing at that stage, and that's what he gonna have to do to impress me, because right now he don't impress me. He was kind of gassed, and I think that was the 3rd or 4th round. Let's see. Oh yeah, the last thing. I tuned in to the bare knuckle boxing match with Paulie and Autumn Lobov or whatever. Paulie won. Lobov was being aggressive, but he was only landing stuff because he was clinching Paulie and just started throwing basic stuff you don't do when you actually boxing. Paulie basically outboxed this man the whole fight. But you know how it is. People don't know if they judging. They gave it to the other dude. But all right, man, that's been my little talk for Monday. I still got some more stuff I want to drop, and I'm out.